And he knew it. He knew it was happening.
Ernst, don't go
Hmm,
too far. You'll get lost.
Get lost. You can't get lost when you don't know where
Right.
you are.
Anybody else want to strap him to
That's my
cappuccino?
toast.
I say
Okay.
aye.
Okay, I get it up.
Make sure, just make sure he's comfortable.
Yeah,
I'm not
so
there,
Yeah, yeah,
but
of course.
that's just me
doesn't
out of
wander
character.
off, you know.
So, like, if
Yeah.
you take his arm, like, there is no protest. He kind of just goes where. if
Yep.
And like I'll link my arms with Ernst and kind of bring him back to the
That
rest
looks
of the party. Over
delightful on the
here.
screen, by
Yep,
the way.
yep. Mhm.
Um, I do a little bit of like rearranging and like some I didn't realize that was modular stuff on Cappuccino and
Mhm.
basically pull out like a motorcycle bitch seat
Okay,
or whatever their actual name is for it.
yeah, he'll
Same. Yeah.
he'll
It's
sit
Yeah.
on it. He's like, oh,
Sidecar.
hmm
mhm.
onward. You see him reach down and he grabs a stick and he's holding it kind of like a
Is he
lance.
smacking
No,
Cappuccino to make him go faster?
no, he's that would be funny. No, he's holding it like a lance out in front of him, like he's
Oh
gonna.
dear.
Mm,
It's a pretty little.
Perfect.
It's a nice little. What is this? Is this a crab? What am I
It,
sitting on?
it's
Don't ask questions.
a
Oh,
donkey.
okay.
It's a
Ooh,
metal
oh,
donkey. Yes.
It's a
It's a
metal.
donkey. I start
Oh.
whispering, okay, donkey, come on, Chucho. You follow me.
All right, where as your little group of people are heading into the town, where are you heading
Quote
first?
unquote
You
people.
can see the very like up on the hill. There's the very large, um, like walled off like mansion area.
Like this way?
Oh, it's not
Anywhere.
on the map. It's absolutely not on the
Oh,
map.
okay. Is there like a local market here? Is
Yes,
it
the
okay?
whole center here around this tree is a local market.
Okay.
Oh, can we
Um,
I,
sell
for
some of that
one,
random crap we've gotten?
yep, and also pick up some random food.
oh yeah,
Yeah.
absolutely, absolutely. So for the random stuff that you've gotten, if you have things in your inventory that's the random stuff, in the top right of the screen on the sidebar, in Fantasy Grounds, if you click the button that looks like three people, that brings up the party sheet. And in the party sheet, there's a section where you can drag things from your inventory into the parcel items, and
Okay.
that will allow them to be sold. So anything you're wanting to sell, just kind of throw in there.
What
Okay.
about the fish that we had on the boat?
The excess fish,
Yeah.
um, you absolutely could try and sell those in the town, sure. Because you're not necessarily in need of them anymore.
Wait, the pickled fish?
Oh no, we got rid of that.
Okay.
So fish. Yeah, so that's like barrel of salt fish. Is just what we're
Okay,
gonna kind of
we
use
started
as
with
the generic.
6 barrels of pickled fish. We have gone through 2.
Yeah. So
So
there's
we have 4 that we can absolutely get rid of.
4 barrels
Or
of saltfish.
we could use it to make a very special bruschetta. I'ma just say. Nobody knows what I'm talking about. Everyone's like, what is he talking about now?
IRL, absolutely. In game, my
Mm-hmm.
character would have no idea.
um, but yeah, so you can absolutely find a way to. So anything you're wanting to sell, you don't have to take the time to do it. Like we don't have to wait. You can just say, "Hey, while I was there, I wanted to sell the items that I put in the thing."
Mm.
Um, what?
I don't think I have much random crap. Um, has
not much random
have the other
crap that you
players
haven't
been?
randomly attached to
Yeah, yeah.
cappuccino.
Um, it's all been integrated. No, I haven't. I actually
Yeah.
haven't been pulling too much stuff out of the communal like treasures,
Mhm,
so I don't have anything in my inventory
I got you.
except for the stuff I started with and like a glass orb filled with water in which it goes on. Okay,
Wasn't there a goldfish in it or something?
it might be. The name is longer than the field allows. How do
Since I
I?
cut up the potato, could I put 4 potatoes so that way I can sell 1 piece of the magic potato?
Yes, I had to think about that. You absolutely could. Where? That's what I'm looking for. But yeah, so you're just keeping one piece?
No, I'm just selling one
Eh.
piece. Oh no, I put 2.
Okay. So for that,
That's the name of the show.
I'm gonna
I was
have
going to
you
say, can we call it
actually
the one piece
Yeah.
of potato?
keep. How many do you have of those? Was it 3?
I cut it into 4. So
Okay.
I was gonna plant 2, have one out to see if it does anything cool, and then sell 1.
Perfect. Okay, good.
Wait, a potato?
A magic potato.
We have magic potatoes.
We have a magic potato, yes.
Mm-hmm.
We don't know what kind of magic, but yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, that's the big thing. You don't know what kind of magic it is.
But if someone
I
eats
mean,
it while we're around so we can see what happens, that's not really
Ah,
my fault, even though it is.
I mean, the best kind of
that's not
prize is
something.
a surprise, you know?
Is that so?
A magic potato that didn't scream when being cut. Let me clarify.
It did
I
not
do-
scream when being cut. Correct.
I do love that.
According to most accounts.
You do love that it did not
9 out of
scream?
10. I love that it did not scream.
Okay.
9 out of 10
Um,
farmers agree.
Yep.
Yes.
Okay. So we go
And the
in
10th
and
one is just being
sell?
contrary.
So you can go in, you can sell that. Anybody want to sell anything else? So the 4 barrels of salt fish are going to
Pickled
get you
fish.
pickled fish are going to get you 1,000 berries
Okay.
Wow.
a piece. So that's 4,000 berries from that.
Wow.
What am I putting
That's
this as?
fuck all.
GB gold berries. Okay.
If I wanted to see what items I have in my own inventory, I'm sorry about the dogs.
You're fine.
I couldn't even hear them.
Oh, thank God. Because they were both going absolutely bonkers because somebody's got their dog down at the corner of the street. If I
So my
wanted to
cat's
see what
constantly looking
isn't,
at me loudly.
if I wanted to see what is sellable in my own inventory, do I have a separate note area for that, or just what I have in my inventory on my person?
Just what's in the inventory on your person at the moment.
Mhm.
Because you guys have just been getting mostly money itself, not so much
Yeah.
things. Um,
Berries.
I really would like some
galore.
stuff.
So there are those. The potato, you're going to get 500 berries from.
And negative carbon.
And the stone dragon scales. Now,
It's just
so
1 scale out of 10.
there's 1 scale. Okay, 1 scale out of 10. That in and of itself is probably going to get you like 10,000 berries
Nice.
Fair amount. Yep.
for the 1
10,000
scale.
gold berries?
Yeah, 10,000 gold berries. So from selling all of those things, you made 14,500 gold berries.
Okay. And as far as
Nice.
like tack and other rations that are safe and can last a long time, is there more dried meat? Is there like
Well, you do have the fresh fish that you guys caught
Okay.
that you still have. So you've probably got
no, I'm looking to use some of that money to buy additional food for
oh
the ship.
yeah, you absolutely can. They sell supplies here. This
Mhm.
looks like a very much a port town. So like there are the shops, like there are the little stalls here, but then there are also a couple of shops that are brick and mortar stores that sell. They've got outside sitting visible like barrels of different things that ships would need. So you can absolutely get things to replenish supplies that you lost.
Okay.
Um,
I would like
What-
to wander through and kind of look at these various barrels. I'm assuming there's going to be like bolts of sailcloth for repair,
mhm,
rope, large needles.
mhm.
There's probably going to be like fresh lumber that has been, like it's still intact but can be carved to shape.
Lumber is not going to be. I'm just gonna say lumber is not going to be here. The
Okay.
shop that's going to have the lumber is going to be towards the shipyard.
Okay.
And this guy will tell you that like he's got rope, he's got tar, he's got
Feathers.
no, he's
And
got
lemon.
oil. There's hardtack. There's dried meat. There is sealed barrels with labeled rice, and pretty much a bunch of other things as well. So pretty much
Is there
anything
any
that you can think
more
of.
coffee beans?
Any more coffee beans? You know what? Let's do. I'm gonna let you do a D100 roll, Grace.
So that is the grab
The
that
the one on the far right, and before
Yep.
you roll it, would you prefer your odds? Let's say you have a 1/3 chance.
Mhm.
What range are you hoping to roll in to get that third chance?
The middle bit, like
Middle bit.
33 to 60 something or whatever it is.
Sure. So go ahead and roll. Roll the
Why not do
D100
it? Why not do a D3?
because I like hundreds.
Okay.
Roll the D100, please. There we go. 14. So he
What?
does carry it, but does not have any right now.
Shoot. Whoop, whoop. Okay.
Hmm.
Do you have enough hardtack for 3 days for about 70 people?
Hardtack 3 days for 70 people. Well, yeah, of course, yes. We'd have it in our storehouse. It's not in our in my shop here, but I do have a warehouse that's got the larger things for ships that are needing supplies. We absolutely can provide that.
Okay. I'd like to put in an order for that, please. That gives
Absolutely.
us enough hardtack for all of us for 3
Is your
days,
ship
and
docked,
then
or where will we be delivering?
uh we we're gonna go ahead and bring the ship around to the harbor a little bit later today. We're doing some additional shopping. Do you have a warehouse down by the docks that we could like bring a
Yes.
receipt to pick up our goods?
Absolutely, yes. I'll be making and you see goes through. Are you paying for that now or upon pickup?
I'm willing to pay for it now.
Okay.
Or do you guys
So
want to pay for it on pickup because we have to pick up everything?
it's in
Pick
time.
up smarter,
Okay. Half now, half now, later. Does that
or
work?
just all of it later.
All of
Why-
it later, yeah. So
Why are
we
you
don't know what all we need to
negotiating?
pick up. Yeah, okay.
Well, I mean, it's entirely up to
Sorry.
you. It's entirely up to you, miss. I'm
Mm,
not too picky. We're not giving it to you until the money is until the berries are received. So,
Of course.
if you want to pay for it upon pickup, that's perfectly fine. I'll put it here on the invoice. Are there any other items that you're wishing to pick up besides the hardtack?
I'd like a measure of sailcloth, some tar, pitch, as well as do you sell munitions here in case of, we run
Oh,
into
yes,
any
yes.
pirates or anything like that? Um, okay. So, uh, I'd say like a measure of those, probably some gunpowder, just normal resupply. We've been at sea for several days and ran into a little bit of trouble that we just barely got away from.
I
Um,
see. I see. Well,
who's the who's the point of contact we would, or who's the man in charge? We have some refugees we would like to that would like to disembark on this island.
oh, I see. I see. Not a problem. Refugees. I'm not. As far as taking them in, you'd have to speak to the mayor. But um, If you're speaking about at the docks who you speak to, I'll give you a receipt here that'll show that you're paying upon pickup and put that in the invoice that I send down to the warehouse. Did that answer your? Oh, who are you speaking to? Are you wanting to? Are you meaning at the warehouse who you speak to?
Here in the village, you said the mayor is the person we need to talk to about some
Yes.
refugees.
Yes, that
Okay.
would be.
Could you point us in the direction of where the mayor is?
Oh yes. He lives up on the hill in the mansion up there. You'll be able to speak with him there. You'll have to make an appointment. I'm not sure if he's available or not, but usually appointment is required.
Is there a person in town that we could speak to about making said appointment?
Yes, yes. You could speak to the essentially the I
Clerk.
guess the sheriff of the town.
Okay.
He is in contact with the mayor quite frequently. He's going to be just down the way on the other side of the tree in the building that's over there. You can speak with him. His name is trying to pronounce this. His name is Butchie.
Poochie.
Butchie.
Gucci. Okay.
Coochie.
Um,
Okay.
Large man.
we appreciate your time, sir. We're gonna go ahead
Oh,
and do a bunch of other shopping, and then we'll let them know to send it to your warehouse.
Fantastic. Yes, yes.
Okay.
I'm gonna have so much fun with that.
You just
name.
provide me with the list of what you need. I'll get the invoice sent down, and you can pick it up whenever you like.
Sounds good. Thank you. Uh, I guess we're gonna have to like look around for any other things. I imagine we need more like fresh produce, probably fresh vegetables. We probably could use some stuff. I like metagaming here. I ordered enough tack for like 3 days for 70 people because I imagine the villages are going to need something to eat when they are living here for a few days, and then once they can like set up their trade and what have you, they won't have to live off of hardtack rations. They'll have access to fresh fish and whatever else from the village.
Hmm.
I mean, are we buying food for people that we're leaving here at the village?
Yes,
Okay.
I just sold all of their pickled fish because I wanted off my boat. It's the least I could do. Ugh, rancid, absolutely terrible stuff. um
And I
Okay,
can't complain
so
about feeding people.
who wants to come with me to go talk to the sheriff? I was thinking there would be like a town clerk that would send a missive up to the mayor, but apparently we have to go to the sheriff.
Yeah, come along.
I was planning on heading to the other docks to see that very nice ship.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
do it.
Okay.
Okay.
So I'm gonna take the anti-establishment guy with me to go
To
speak to the
see
sheriff.
establishment.
Yes.
Perfect.
Yes. Okay. Fun times. All right. So Simon and I will take off for. Yes.
A good cop, bad cop, and comrade cop.
It's good cop, bad cop, and biscuit. Oh, me and
Nods.
biscuit are tight. We're good. We got this.
All right, so the two of you are going to make your way over to the sheriff's building, which he said was around the corner on like slightly up from where. So right now you were talking to the guy that was running this kind of shop, which is going to be over here. So on the other side of that is this building over here.
The big one.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So
So
we'll
you make your
meet
way
up there.
there. Isabella is looking for jewelry and things like that.
And the apothecary.
Apothecary, thank you. Yeah, so the doctors, that's going to be the apothecary is here, or the doctor's office, and uh, jewelry's like they got stalls where they sell things. You can absolutely find that. Giuseppe is going to look at the other ship. Which I'll show you the ship. Um, the best image of this thing. That's not it. Okay, I think this is just going to be the best one. I'm going to send this to you in a DM.
Okay.
There you are.
Oh, that's a nice.
And it is in the dock and it's kind of dry docked. It's not in the water.
Right.
And it's got
It's a shelter.
yeah, it's got the running planks, the gangplanks going up to it. And you can see it's kind of, it almost looks like it's kind of set up as a like a tourist attraction, kind of like the ships you can go see that have been retired in real life.
Yeah.
That are there, but they are not intended for use anymore. It's kind of what it looks like.
Okay.
Maritime Museum.
Very big ship.
So they're open to the public. I can just walk right up in there. There's no
You
ticket
do
fee or
see
anything?
that there is a 2,000 berry admission,
Ah.
which
Mhm.
I'm just checking. Everybody's money, because I'm trying to get the money situated and working right.
Oh,
Um,
I did the split before. If that's what you're asking.
no.
14.
You guys should have more than you have. Is my point. So
Right.
I'm going to be distributing some funds, some fundage here in a second.
Okay. You're
Um,
doing that from your end, so we don't have to input it.
yes, but Vex, if you could, for whatever reason, I guess we didn't get to it. While I'm getting funds put in and then pressing the button to shift that out to everybody, can you coalesce all of your money into just the GB? Like you can add it together.
Uh,
It's in your inventory.
yes, but like, what did my so it's like a platinum is what in GP?
100.
You're so
Wait, what was a platinum
if you
10?
so what you'll do, actually, here I can do this real quick. All right, so you have this one. So this is going to change to my brain. My brain. I hate the way they do money in D&D. I like the way they do money, but it makes it complicated for this. So yours, what's on here should be something closer to like this. And then all this goes away. And then I'll just put that with it. Money's coming out. We're going to do right. Yes. Okay. And then refresh this. Everybody's money's correct. All right. And then distribute that down. Okay. Everybody should see their money have skyrocketed compared to what was there before.
Yeah. Yeah.
All right. So, you're standing there. You've got that admission. And if you want to go into it, and you do have the money to be able to pay for that. Simon is with Grace. Put Simon up here. Is Ernst coming with the two of you?
Oh no.
Ernst is not
Absolutely
coming with the two.
I
not.
can take him to the doctor.
Okay.
Oh,
so
I would have. Are we talking about the one that's tied to that's
Yes.
on Cappuccino? I would have just taken him to the docks with me
Okay.
because
So he's just
Cappuccino
going
was just on a follow.
wee.
Yeah.
He's just
in his
going somewhere.
senility.
Okay.
Yep.
Yeah.
So then
I
Biscuit
just
is up
walked off
here. All
Keep in
right.
mind,
He's like,
I'm not
"Arr!"
keeping an eye on him, or I'm even really constantly aware that he exists. So I don't know if this is going to cause the town to collapse.
All right, fantastic. So the two of you are on you're right outside. Oh, this is a lovely ship. As you're standing there looking at Isabella, you are at the apothecary. The people that are on the boat, that are on the ship.
Hello.
Were you guys did you drop anchor, or were you slowly making your way around to the dock? And
I think we
is
were making
there
our way to the dock.
okay? So I would say at the point that Giuseppe is at like looking at this ship, at the very least visually, he can see the macchiato rounding the cliff face, so you can see it.
Oh, okay.
Because that's about how much time it would take to go all the way around it.
Yeah.
You to walk straight through.
I don't I don't overly react to it. I just kind of like, yeah, that's my ship.
Make a, make a perception roll real quick. And I will say for this regardless of what it says, it's literally whatever you roll. Okay, 23. 23 is fantastic. The old man is wandering off.
No. I go and
Wasn't he
I go and
attached
collect
to?
him. No,
Yeah.
he was just sitting on it. We talked about ropes, but I didn't rope him.
Yeah, it was mentioned but never done.
Yeah. I go and grab him by the arm. I'm like, look, I give you a chance. I tried to be nice a man, but you're clearly crazy. So I set him back on the thing, going up on the seat.
Yeah. What is it? Is this a crab?
It's a donkey.
A doggy? Oh, okay.
Yes,
Brr.
that's the one. Yes. And
Yeah,
then
mule.
yeah, like that for sure. I get I get a couple of like mechanical pieces off of the back of Cappuccino, and I basically kind of like wrap it around so his legs are stuck in the seat. Not like he's like shackled in, but
Mhm.
like he can't technically he can't technically move his legs very far. So
Like
he's
Mhm.
safety
like
pins?
effectively, yeah, basically leg pinned to the side of Cappuccino on the chair.
Okay.
Like a roller coaster thingy, sort of kinda.
No, you're
Yeah, that
talking
kind
about
of just
getting like a
Yeah,
safety harness.
safety harness.
Okay. Gotcha.
yeah.
Okay.
This one to make you nice and safe and secure and no bother me no more.
For Flynn and conductor for Ray. This is the ship that's up in dry dock. You can see it from your ship right now.
Of course we can. It's the ones whose flag we stole.
Yeah,
I
you're
thought we
coming
did
around.
have
Is your
flag.
flag still flying? It's yours is different, but it's
No,
similar.
I know.
Yeah. Um,
Fuck.
I worked really hard on that.
it's so nice.
Yeah.
It's really nice. Yours looks better than theirs. I mean, it does not look like it has been like it's being kept up with, but like it's obviously an older flag. Like it's not something that's new. And again, the ship is on dry dock essentially. So it's pulled up, it's not in the water. Um and Grace, Simon, the two of you have made your way over across and are at the entrance to what would essentially be like the sheriff's office, and you can see where it says Marine over top, and then um it's got basically it looks like somebody marked through Marines with like 5 cuts.
Hmm.
So like
Okay.
there's 5 slash marks from left to right all the way across the word Marines.
Oh,
All right. Do I have to roll anything?
CP5.
History or
CP5.
mhm. History or perception?
Will any of us have heard of CP5 before? I don't think so, right? Because they're a secret branch.
Yeah. What are you wanting to know about?
CP5.
Is that what you're wanting to know about 5?
Oh no, that's just me.
No, specifically pirates that this type of thing might be in reference to.
Okay. Yeah, you can do a history roll for sure.
Okay.
Grace, same thing. You're right there.
Was
History.
okay.
His story.
Not my luck.
But you're the lucky one.
Not about history.
So given the flag, the 5 slashes, the name kind of comes back to you. I'm gonna send you a DM, Simon. In game, so you're gonna hear this as a whisper. It's gonna ping in your ear, maybe.
Got it.
Um,
There it is. Yep. Yeah. All right. I had my suspicions earlier when that name vaguely popped up, and then seeing the flag, I was like, "Oh, really?" And then seeing these 5 slash marks, I was like, "Oh God, is he really in charge?" No.
do you verbally say this? You got Grace there with you.
Yeah, I see the splash marks, and there's an exhaustive sigh. Like, well, okay, this is exciting. We're gonna be dealing with a pirate, Grace. I kind of mutter under my breath. Um,
Well, better that than some of the alternatives, if you catch my drift, right, Simon? Nudges him in the
eh,
shoulder. Yeah,
true, but we don't have to worry about docking, at least.
yeah. Okay. I will probably, straighten my jacket and walk
Yeah.
inside of the mysterious marine building.
Yeah.
Okay. Wrong one.
Okay, I'm gonna follow
Oh.
her in.
Okay. So you all walk in, and sitting behind a desk, eating what looks to be a very large grilled fish on a plate with some vegetables and like a goblet of wine, is this guy.
Oh.
Ooh,
Okay.
Yep.
he looks like a really shitty version of Ganondorf.
Yay.
He sees you, and he sets his silverware down and picks up the goblet of wine and takes a sip. You all look very new. Who do I have the pleasure of meeting?
Well, I am Grace, and we just arrived here into town today, actually.
Oh, how fortuitous!
Oh, how
And
so?
Well, we're going to be having a party later this evening.
oh, we do love a good party. Um, well, we actually do have a very important reason for stopping by today. Would it be possible to schedule an appointment with the mayor? We actually have a number of refugees from a recent disaster that would like to disembark and make new homes here on this island.
New passengers, you say? You see, he kind of like takes his finger and thumb and rubs his chin a little bit, and he grins. Uh, Wonderful refugees. From where exactly?
Um, I'm not entirely certain I recall the name of that island. It was unfortunate because we stopped by to resupply and they had complained about all of these terrible things happening, giant flying bats and poison in the water. And then the next thing we know, we are being rounded up and put onto our boat and we flee for our lives and it's gone from the earth. It's been destroyed forever. So they are completely without homes and they need someplace new to settle and renew their lives.
And you see him
Reaper.
smile real big, and his like he's got those fangs that come down a little bit far. And says, "Interesting, interesting. Well, that is wonderful indeed that you were able to bring everyone here. Say, where are you're going to stay for the festival tonight? Yes, you can speak.
Ideally,
Perhaps.
You can speak to the mayor right before.
that's fair. Oh, would you send him a missive about our people that would like to settle here?
Absolutely, absolutely. He opens up a drawer in his desk and he pulls out a snail and he sets it on the desk and he takes the little like microphone thing off the back of the shell. Mayor Kuro. Yes, there are a few people that wish to speak with you this evening, bringing refugees from a nearby island. He's kind of looking at you as he says that, as if for confirmation.
About 4 days east of here. Yes.
Ah, yes, 4 days east. Um, and you can hear from the snail. That's wonderful. Uh, I would be happy to speak with them. We'll say 30 minutes before the feast begins in the town. Would that do for them, Butchie?
Um, I assume we can overhear this.
Hmm,
Uh,
yes.
yes,
I gotta go to the
sir.
bathroom real quick.
Sir Mayor, that would be perfectly fine. I'll go ahead and let the rest of my people know that you'll. And what time does the party get started?
Right at sundown.
Okay. I like look over at Simon and I'm like my eyes widen slightly. Like, hmm.
I'm going to give her the look of this is fishy as fuck.
Mm-hmm. Incredibly sus. Do not say that. Um
No, no
all
words, just looks.
all right. All right, Sir Mayor. Well, we'll see you about 30 minutes before sundown. We have quite a bit of shopping to do in town today, so
Oh,
uh
please, uh, take take your leave amongst our shops. I'm sure you'll find some things that are fitting to your desires, and please don't hesitate to bring your refugees ashore. I'm sure they would like to get their feet on dry land.
most assuredly. I hope you have a wonderful day and we'll see you a little bit later, shall we?
Absolutely. Have a lovely day. I'm sorry I didn't catch your name.
Grace. My name is Grace,
Grace.
Simon.
sir.
Fantastic. I'll be speaking with you all this evening. If you are in need of attire, I'm sure my mansion has plenty of things that you and your companions could wear to more appropriately fit the occasion. I don't know that I have enough for all of the refugees, but I'm sure we could do something.
Okay. Well, we appreciate that, Mayor. We'll go ahead and
Take our
take
leave.
our leave, and we'll notify the rest of the crew that we have an option for more formal attire if we visit your residence.
Yes. My butler will see you in.
Okay. So I nod to Bucci, and then I link elbows with Simon, and we 180, and we head out of the building. That's mm, mhm,
Mm.
sus to the nth degree. Okay. So once we leave outside, I'm gonna look at Simon, and I'm like, um, should we go talk about what just happened?
Yeah, we need to get everyone together. This is
Okay. I do believe a few of us made our ways to the docks. I'm gonna head to the docks if you want to kind of round up Isabella. She's around here, and see if she
yeah.
needs any more help with the
So-
Yeah, I'll go look
purchases.
for her. I wanted to see a couple of the shops anyways.
That's fair.
So as the two of you are splitting, we're going to pause and rewind slightly, pretty much to the point where you were first walking in, because that'll be when
Mhm.
Isabella was making her way into the doctor's office, the
Uh-huh.
the apothecary pharmaceutical shop. There is Isabella. There is an middle-aged woman sitting behind a desk. You do see that there's one person on a bed with their leg up in what looks like a cast, and she is writing something down on a paper. She sees you walk in. Welcome, dear. What ails ya?
Does she look elvish at all?
She
I'm sorry, I missed what you said.
I do believe the headset cut out. We
Okay.
just need to
Yeah.
wait a second.
Yeah. Can you hear me now?
Yes.
Yes.
Yep.
Yeah.
She is not elvish. She is a human.
Does she have anything that looks kind of druidic on her, like symbols or anything?
No.
Damn. Okay. Hello, I was coming to see if you had any health potions for sale, and maybe if you could possibly find out some information on this potato. I pull out a sliver of one of them that I didn't like. What would be a fry worth of potato, so I could have planted the other pieces.
Oh,
Can you
let me
tell
take a
me?
look at that. She kind of holds her hand
So
out for the
much.
potato.
I'm gonna go ahead and hand her the little sliver, the French fry piece.
She reaches down to like a pair of glasses that were like hanging from her pocket and puts them on and like flips down a lens over one of them and is kind of looking at it. She cuts off a small bit and like drops it in like a little like container, like a vial, and then she takes it over to the side and she's walk. I can get you a couple potions. That's not a problem. Something to patch you up a little bit, but this is gonna take a minute. Where did you find this root?
It was floating in the ocean, so I want to be sure before I eat anything off of it. So I just
Mm.
brought a little sample because I really like fries, or some people call them chips. They're delicious, and I would really like to make some.
Oh yeah. We got we got fish and chips here. Tastes fantastic.
Oh,
Let me take a. And she like gets some stuff in like a little squirt thing and squirts it into this beaker, and you can see it goes from like it fills up with a liquid that's clear, that then changes to it goes cloudy, and then it becomes kind of gray, and then turns red, and you can see there's like almost looks like smoke coming out of it. Oh, this is some potent stuff you got here. I'm not sure what this is for, but it's something else. I can tell you that. Um, Give me a little time. I'll tell you what it does.
okay.
Now, let's see. Right now on hand, I've got 3 of these little health vials here that are the smaller ones, and then I got about 2 of the bigger ones. But if you need more than that, most of the warehouse stock for things like this are down at the herbal shop that I keep over at the docks area.
Oh, okay. And is there someone that I speak to directly for that, or anyone would be able to help me?
Yeah, so I got Georgina. She's down there running the shop for me while I'm up here at the doctor's office. Some of these people, they just don't know to look where they're stepping. Oh, Frank over there, he was working on one of the ships, took a tumble, fell, twisted his leg.
Oh, poor
Horrible.
Frank.
Yeah, he'll be all right.
Mhm. So, how much are the small vials, and how much are the big ones?
Ah, okay. Well, let me tell you there. Hold on. She will tell you right away, but I have to do a math conversion.
Yeah. And I'm also gonna. I'm sorry for this, but are there any discounts with bulk buy?
Oh, with bulk buy. Well, I can tell you right now that bulk buy, yeah, I'll give you a little bit of a discount if you buy 20 or more. They're 3,200 berries a piece for the smaller ones. And for the larger ones, those are, let's see, those are 10,000 berries.
Okay. Well, I have to talk with friends to see if we can afford a bulk buy. But if
Oh, yeah. Go ahead and kind of put your money together if you don't got enough berries. But if you want the discount,
yeah.
what I'll say is, let's see, you buy 20, I'll say, two of those are free. You're paying for 18.
Okay. Good. Could I go ahead and get one large and two small in the meantime?
Absolutely. Love to make a sale. I tell you that right now. You go ahead. Can you still hear me?
Yes.
Uh-huh.
Okay. I can almost tell when my headset stops because the noise, the background noise that comes through them, like stops. I thought it cut out. Um. So if you're wanting to buy how many of which one?
One large, two small, so I think it comes out to. Oh, I need to add another zero, huh?
One large, two small.
16,400.
Correct. And I will put those in your inventory.
I will
Where
slowly do math.
one? And you got two small and one large. There you go. Are those? They should be identified. Yes. Potion of healing, potion of greater healing. Where did that go?
So I should have 34,646 left over.
That doesn't. There we go. Now it's on there correctly.
How do I spend my treasure? Edit symbol, edit list.
So if you just click on, so the thing, what you have to do is you have to figure out what you need to type in there.
Yeah.
And then if you just click on the number, you can then just type and it'll overwrite whatever was in there.
34646. Okay.
All right. And so as you're doing that, at this point, because she's like looking at this thing, the conversation may not have taken as long, but her messing with it did. Simon, you're on your way to there. Need you to make a perception roll. Grace, I'm going to put you down here towards the dock, the way towards the docks, as well as Ernst and Giuseppe
Sounds good.
and
Okay.
the cannon. 25. You off in the corner of your eye, you can see somebody buying something from one of the little stalls that you sold stuff to,
Uh-huh.
and he's picking up. He's got that potato, and he's eating it. He's munching on it
Ooh.
as he's walking away. And then you see him. He starts like scratching the back of his hands.
Uh-huh.
and then like he's like shaking his hands like a little bit, like he's trying to
Like
wake him
there's
up,
something on him. Ah, okay.
like he's
Yeah.
trying to wake him up, and then like he's looking around. Make an insight roll for me, Simon.
Insight.
Can I just mention I'm horrified he would be eating raw potato?
Yes, you can.
Man.
22. 22. You see, like he looking around, and you with a 22, you can see the moment that this gentleman goes from looking around normal, wondering why his hands like this, looking confused, to you can see his eyes almost like, I wouldn't say glaze over, but they're like the eyes themselves change. Like maybe the pupils dilate a little bit, and then like he
Mhm.
looks to his like left, and like he goes from like shaking out his hands to clenching his hands, and he just socks somebody in the jaw.
Oh.
All right. And so I see this happen, him eating it, get a little weird, and then straight to violence. Do I correlate all of those together?
That is up to you. You rolled an insight and a perception, both high enough. I've
Both
given you the
high enough.
information. Make the assumptions that you would like to. As he punches this guy, that person drops like a sack of potatoes and hits the ground as this guy is like looking around, and like he's got this look on his eyes and his face where he's like, he looks like he's excited and like looking at his hands like and like wide-eyed nodding to himself.
Oh shit. This is gonna be a problem.
That's what I do when I have a decaf.
No, remind me to get rid of all the decaf on the ship.
So I've
You
already
have
done
you
it.
have made your way to the door now where Isabella is.
All right, I'm gonna wait. I was with Isabella when she sold the bunch of shit, wasn't I?
Yeah, you were all together.
I was like, shit, Isabella, I think that potato is fucking bad.
Well, this nice lady is gonna find out more about my potatoes to see if I can make them into fries.
Oh god. All right. Let's
Have you walked out now, Isabella?
No,
You're still in the building?
I was waiting for her
Okay. You're waiting for her. She gives you the potions, waiting for her to do what? To
to
figure
tell
out
me.
the thing?
Yeah.
Oh, she tells you it's going to take her a couple hours.
Oh, okay. I
Yeah,
didn't
yeah.
catch that.
Sorry, that's my
Okay.
fault. Yeah, I don't think I actually said that. It was in my head, but I didn't say it. So
Okay.
yeah, it's going to take her some time. I've got to take this potion here, drop it into some other things, do a little dissection, you know. I've got the rest of
Could be a
your
minute.
uncooked French fry
Right.
over there. But if you come and find me during the festival tonight, I can tell you what's in this thing.
And
What
I'm
kind
sorry,
of?
I didn't catch your name, so in case I need to try and find you at the festival.
Oh, my name's Virginia.
Virginia. Okay. Thank you
Virginia.
so much, Virginia. I appreciate all your help.
Oh, no problem. You have a
So,
good day, dearie.
You too.
You
so the
too.
guy who dropped like a sack of potatoes, unconscious, or is he just rolling around in pain?
Oh, he is not awake.
He's
Okay.
He is out.
Out. Okay. But not lethally so. Not fatal, I don't suppose.
Or unless you don't know unless you go check him. He just
Okay.
got socked in the head, so it would not be out of the realm for you to just assume he's unconscious.
Okay.
Right.
I do want to check on him because is the weird moral
That
obligation
does
we
sound
just
like a
gave.
Simon thing to do.
Yeah, we gave a potato
Yeah.
to someone that just caused someone else's pain. Yeah, I want to check on the guy.
They had their
Yeah.
own choices.
Yeah, capitalism did this, Simon. Not
Yeah.
you.
He's the one who
Yeah.
ate that potato.
Yeah, no, I agree. Capitalism did this. Capitalism's the problem. All right. So I want to go check on the guy.
Yeah, he's right about here.
Pointing it
somewhere,
out
right?
to Isabella, like, "Hey, our potato just fucked some guy up."
So
Interesting.
when the two of you
and
walk
I want to
outside, you
point
can
the
see
guy
the
out.
guy. Yeah. Simon points out the unconscious guy, points to the guy that did it, right? Is that what you're pointing at?
Yeah.
Yeah. And he is like going over and he's like pointing at somebody else right now, and you can see he's getting ready to like throw a haymaker at this guy. His hands moving very quickly, and then all of a sudden this Butchie, you guys haven't met him yet. Or Simon did. Isabella did not. He is like out. He is like there in a flash. Like you don't see him arrive. He is just present. And he has this guy that's about to throw the punch by the wrist and is like lifting him up into the air by his arm.
Mhm.
And you can see like his clawed hands. He like rips the guy's shirt in the front, almost as like a means of getting this man's attention. And you can't hear what is said, but then he walks back, carrying this guy into the basically the sheriff's office, the old
Right.
Marine office.
Okay.
This is weird, but I mean, my impressions of Butcher slightly changed. I know he's a pirate, but he's doing his job better than better than a Marine probably would have done. Respect.
Come on, we're looking for Georgina's shop. Let's go.
All right, all right. I'm gonna join Isabella.
You guys heading down to the dock?
Yeah.
Okay, so that's going to be this direction right over here.
Oh.
But it is 11:58, our normal time. 2 minutes from now, we would normally be ending. Next session, ship's going to be docked. You guys are going to be on a dock. Everybody on the map at that point pretty much together because your ship is coming around. I'm going to leave it up to you how and where you dock your ship at. But we're going to pick up there with Grace meeting up with Giuseppe and Ernst, and Flynn and Ray. Sorry, I know the two of you were on the ship on your way there, but the two of you will be on the dock at the beginning of next session for the two of you to pick up to begin with. The start of next session, hopping off the ship and helping refugees leave,
Right.
and then doing whatever you want to do.
Mhm.
Festival,
Nice.
the coming of the end of the next evening.
And don't forget my new donkey.
Yeah. Hold on. There is one other thing. This will be right at the end. Give me just a second. Where is it? A bird one of the storks flies overhead. With a set of like rolled up papers.
It's time.
A set of rolled up papers.
What's that?
You said a set of rolled up papers.
Yeah, our bounties.
Oh.
Give me just a second.
We should probably address that.
Like, is it going to the bounty board?
So what it is like they drop pretty much like at your feet. We're gonna say you're all kind of at the docks, close-ish there. You guys could pick them up. They're getting dropped around because the way the stork kind of flies overhead and then drops a bunch of stuff everywhere.
Oh,
Um, um,
Propaganda pamphlet
so
style.
it's not like we could just grab them before anyone sees them.
No.
right. So what drops is it does not have your stuff in it. It this looks like it was because this is dated after the date that yours dropped on this paper.
Mhm.
So this is a newer copy. And in the gaming, in gaming, tabletop, Wild Seas Terra, I'm going to put what drops so everybody can see that.
Uh-huh.
Oh, it's our friend Carp.
That Vice, that gentleman we spoke on the snail with earlier today was saying that Mr. Carp went rogue. So yeah.
Right.
Mm.
Okay. Okay.
And
So
that's
there's
where
some.
we'll leave that. This is saying dead or alive, and the paper itself is calling for a warning of all citizens to steer clear of ex Fleet Admiral Garp, wanted by the world government.
Right. But also, it's Yonko on the side, I guess, yeah. It's like, wait, what? Um,
All right, thank you everybody for coming to the session.
Thank you for hosting as always.
Yes. There's going to be Flynn and Ray stuff specifically for the first bit. So if you guys want
Yeah.
to think about what you're wanting to do, we're going to be focusing on the two of you at the start of next session.
And our next session's on the 29th.
Yes. Unless that conflicts with people, we can move it.
I don't think so.
29 should be fine.
Okay.
I'm starting to have a regular repetition conflict, but I've kind of fixed it on my end. I go see the doctor basically every 2 weeks from on the same schedule. But
Yeah.
I don't think I need to adjust for that because I managed to push them back to like 4 o'clock. So I've got a good
Right.
hour between.
We
If that changes
we
for
were
my doctor for some reason, I'll let you guys know.
okay. Because I think we're gonna skip the weekend to Halloween, correct? And start on the 5th, or are we going into that
Oh,
last
we
weekend of
can.
Halloween?
We can skip the weekend of Halloween. No, that's a good point because I don't know how I'm going to need to take my daughter trick or treating during that weekend. That is
Right.
Halloween weekend.
Yeah.
So would the 5th work better? Would the 5th be possible for everybody?
Sure.
Yeah.
Just let me
It
know when
works
it's
for me.
showtime. You know I'll be here.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
think you should.
Okay. I don't mind moving it to the 5th because I will need that. All right.
All right. Well, good night, guys.
Enjoy
Night.
the game.
Good night, Julian. Thank you. Good night,
Buenas
everybody.
noches.